Hey everybody, Mean Joe from Balsa USA. Welcome to another edition of Shop Time Live. So today's episode, we're going to have some announcements. We're going to have some things that we've got to have coming on. We're going to announce a new product that we have available to you, and we're going to talk about a couple of events that we already know that we're going to be attending in 2021, just to give you some information on what's going on and a little bit of information about what's going on around the shop. So first thing I want to start off with is I want to make sure that everybody knows that you need to subscribe to the Balsa USA Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. How we doing, Bob? Good to see you. That's going to be very important here in just a little bit. You're going to understand what that's all about. So let's start off. I want to talk about the Southeastern Model Air Show. This is going to be what's known as the Perry Swap Meet. Balsa USA is going to be attendance on Friday. Trying to get my buttons to work correctly here. Sorry. We're going to be there Friday and Saturday, February 26th and 27th at the Georgia National Fairgrounds and Architecture Center in Perry. You're going to want to come make sure you join us. Again, that's going to be Friday and Saturday, February 26th, 2020. If you need to get more information on this, you can check out GAMARC.com. Again, that's going to be GAMARC.com. That's going to be the Southwestern Model Show, or SMS, put on by the Georgia Aircraft Modelers Association, and that's what's known as the Perry Swap Meet. This is going to be our first year in attendance for this one, and it should actually be a lot of fun. Make sure you come check us out there. Hi, everybody. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming. As always, I see we've got Ed and Tim and Trish and Alexis and Michael. Thank you very much for coming in. It's great to see you guys. Make sure you come check us out at the Southeastern Model Air Show. That's February 26th and 27th of 2020. That's going to be our first show of the season. Since we know that Toledo no longer is out there, that's going to be kind of our replacement for Toledo. It's going to be a little sooner in the year. I understand there's a pretty big following down south. I have people telling me that a lot of folks come up from Florida, so we're pretty excited to see kind of a new area and kind of get to know some new people that we may or may not have ever met before because of location. So that one's going to be a little bit further south. So those of you that are down in that area will have a chance to come check us out. Next thing I want to talk about, next Friday, if I can get my buttons to work correctly. There it is. Next Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be on Model Aviation Live with Jay Smith. We're going to be talking about all things related to model aviation, the AMA. I'm not really quite sure what all we're going to be covering, but I'm sure it's going to be lots of fun. I tuned in today to the AMA live broadcast, and they were already talking about it, so it should be lots of fun. I've known Jay for quite a while, and it's going to be fun. So make sure you tune in next Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can find that either on the YouTube or if you swing over to the modelaircraft.org page and also the Academy of Model Aeronautics Facebook page. That's all going to be available to see. How we doing? I got somebody here, Stefanos from Rome. Very nice to see you, sir. Thanks for showing up. All right. So moving right along, one of the things that I wanted to make sure that we covered is we actually are going to have a new product available on balsausa.com. In accordance with all of the restrictions that different states and different places have on for being able to attend events, we're kind of anticipating that when we show up in February, that the need to wear face coverings is still going to be out there. Not really anything that any of us can do about it. So we just really have to try to comply with what they have on there. So what we've come up with is we've come up with a Balsa USA Lodgins face mask. This is a custom face mask that's going to be available on balsausa.com, product code C19. These are going to run for $11.99, and they're actually going to be fairly nice. And you can see mine here. They have, they're pretty good material. They're a little bit stretchy. They have adjustable bands on the side, so you can slide this up and down so you can get a good fit. And that way we can go out to these events and shows and keep ourselves and everybody else safe. So make sure you swing over by balsausa.com and grab up your very own custom Balsa USA face mask. All righty. So again, I see everybody showing up. I got Dale, I got Tony, I got William. Thanks very much for showing up, you guys. Again, as always, we really appreciate you guys being there for us. And at least we know somebody's paying attention, right? So, okay, let's move right along. So the next thing I'm going to bring up is I'm actually getting ready to launch a new giveaway. This one's going to be a little bit different, so you're going to have to really be paying attention. So what we're going to do is we're running the What's in the Box giveaway. Now, if you swing over by Balsa USA Facebook page, right at the top of the page, as soon as I get this out of the way, right at the top of the page, you're going to see this What's in the Box contest. What you need to do is submit your guess to what's in the box, this box right here. And I'm going to be giving some hints as to what it is. I'm going to be giving some information on what is available inside the box, or what is inside the box, I should say. And the winner of this contest is going to have an opportunity to get put into a drawing for some Balsa swag. We're going to include some really good stuff for that. So make sure you submit your entry. You can just go right on this post. I've pinned it to the top of the page, and you can comment here with what it is. Now, the caveat to this is you're going to want to make sure you pay attention to all forms of our social media. So I'm going to be posting tips on not only the Balsa USA Facebook, but also the Balsa USA YouTube channel, the Balsa USA Instagram feed, and the Balsa USA Twitter feed. If you look down there in the corner of the screen, you can see all the information for that. Make sure you follow us on all forms of social media, because that's going to be where the tips show up. I will tell you by the end of this contest, and the contest is going to end on Sunday, November 28th. So that's the Sunday after Thanksgiving. It's going to end, and I will be tallying up all the correct answers, and we will pick one randomly from that list that has the correct answers. So make sure you swing by the Balsa USA Facebook page and submit your guess to what's in the box. I will not be giving anyone an indication of whether or not their guess is correct until Sunday, November 28th. Now, I will say, if you follow us on all forms of our social media and you kind of put the hints together, at the end of this, you're going to know what's in the box. So make sure you follow all those different forms. We've got the Instagram, we've got the Twitter, we've also got the Facebook and the YouTube. You guys will have an opportunity to win a Balsa USA swag package, which is going to be pretty amazing. So make sure you get your guesses submitted. And again, that contest is going to end on Sunday, November 28th. That's when I'll be doing the drawing. And I wish you all good luck. And I hope to see lots of guesses. And I'm interested to see how this will go. So something new. Let's take a look here. I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Again, make sure you swing over by balsausa.com. We've got lots of stuff going on over there. There's going to be a lot of new products coming up. If you do a search for C19, that's going to be where the new face masks live. You can grab those there. We're going to have lots of stuff coming up. I am going to be doing further videos on the Shop Time Live series coming up here pretty soon. I've already got some pretty exciting guests lined up. So make sure you don't miss an episode. I'm going to figure out the times for this season. The times are probably going to move around a little bit just to accommodate the guests that are going to be on the show, because I deal with a lot of folks from different time zones. So what you're going to want to do is go up to the bell notification on the YouTube channel and click the bell icon. So that way you'll be notified when we go live. Dale with the quarter scale albatross, buddy. This airplane has gotten tons of comments. This is one that we have on our list. I'm going to be honest, I don't know quite when we're going to get to it. We've got lots of products ahead of it, but just keep an eye out. I'm not going to say it's not going to happen, but it might be a minute. Just saying. You could always scale that down, and we'd be happy to supply you the parts and the pieces for it. So Dale wants that quarter scale albatross really bad. So it's something we're going to be working on. Let's see. Make sure you check out the Model Aviation YouTube channel. That's where you're going to be able to find the links to the Model Aviation with Jay Smith podcast, or live video series, I guess you'd say. Tony, I'm going to say one thing. I'm going to give you 2 words. I'm going to give you the stay tuned. And that's all I'm going to say on that subject. We do have a couple of airplanes that are going to be launched this next season. If all goes well and we're able to get back on track with all the COVID restrictions and stuff that we have, it's really tough for us to get some of that kind of stuff done at this moment, but our plan is to have something ready for Perry. So fingers crossed. I'm assuming that we're at least going to make an announcement at that time, so you'll know what's coming. Whether or not it's going to be quite ready for production yet, time will tell. It's really just a matter of being able to keep people in the shop and keep them working at this point, and we'll go from there. Agatha would be very cool. Yes, I see that, Jeremy. DH2, yeah, that'd be a good one. Very cool. Those are great suggestions. Those both, actually, I will say that the DH2 is actually on the list of ones that we might be able to do. And the Gotha is something that we might have to look at. That's a good idea. Dwight, the restrictions that we have going on aren't necessarily placed on us. It's that we've had some individuals that have gotten sick, and we're just trying to keep everybody safe at the shop. Our business is quite small, and we've got to make sure that we keep everybody involved safe. If you've had any trouble getting a hold of us, please make sure you continue to try. The office phones are open, and you can always contact me directly at tech@balsausa.com. That's tech@balsausa.com. And you can also call me, and I'm going to create a banner real quick so you can have it. You can also contact me at 517-208-2112. That's 517-208-2112. Keep in mind, Mean Joe still has other job. So make sure that when you call that number, you please leave a message. And unfortunately, because of the way this is set up, it will not allow me to make international calls. So if you're outside of the continental United States or Hawaii or Alaska, make sure you leave me an email address or some way that I can get in contact you, because it will not allow me to make international calls the way this is set up. Again, that's 517-208-2112. And you can also still reach us at balsausa.com. And you can also still reach us at the shop, which I think I have a thing already made up here for the shop number. The shop number is going to be 800-225-7287. I'm going to make a banner so it makes it easier for you here. Create. So you can contact us at either one of these numbers. The shop number is 800-225-7287, and you should be able to get somebody on the phone. Again, please leave a message so that we can get back to you, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. I actually think that's going to be just about it. We covered everything that I wanted to cover. Make sure you tune in next Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on the Model Aviation Live with Jay Smith show. We're going to be talking about all things model aviation related. I'm sure we're going to talk about some building. I'm sure we're going to talk about several other things, and it's going to be pretty cool. And then make sure you also check out the information for the Southeastern Model Show at the Georgia Aircraft Models Association. That's going to be the Perry Swap Meet. Make sure you check that out. We are going to be in attendance this year, so make sure you do that. Go ahead and make sure you get on the post over on the Balsa USA Facebook page and get your guests submitted to What's in the Box. We are going to be doing an unboxing and an actual review on that. So it'll be pretty exciting. Make sure you're looking on all forms of social media for the tips, because it's going to be out there. So there's that. Okay, so I really appreciate everybody showing up. Thank you so much for being here. Stay tuned. There's lots of stuff coming. The shop is now fully open. No more travel for the season. So we're going to be here, and we're going to be going live quite often. So make sure you click that subscribe button, and that bell notification button gives you the opportunity to get notified when we go live. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and happy building.